Understanding the mind, the mind is vast, and it can hold innumerable thoughts, and it can move beyond our speed of recognition. So how do we understand ourselves with our mind? In Ayurveda, we talk about this same way we do in yoga technology, which is around understanding what we call the gunas, or the supreme qualities or attributes in the mind. Sattva, Rajas, and Tamas. In Ayurvedic medicine, I think the most useful tool is to understand how to become more sattvic. And oftentimes, if we're feeling tamasic or a heavy, dull quality, the concept of sattva is beyond our ability to really understand or conceptualize, because we're feeling heavy and dark and stuck. For me, when I get really ambivalent about things, I'm in my tamas sort of goo, if you will. And so the way out of tamas, yoga explains this as well, is through rajas. You're going to have to create some friction or some heat. I always tell students what I was taught in Ayurvedic school, which is if there's a problem with being stuck, like a boulder stuck, we're not going to move it by just kicking it. We're going to have to rock it back and forth a little bit. We've got to get some motion, right? Some friction before we're going to get out of the jam. We aren't just going to all of a sudden fly that boulder up and it's going to be able to have movement. We're going to have to move it slowly, and then eventually the more pressure we apply back and forth, then we're going to begin to get its own aspect of motion stimulated, and we'll get movement. So the way to move out of a very stuck and steady, hard or ambivalent position is through cultivating movement, which in and of itself is rajas. So moving out of tamas, it's useful to cultivate rajas, but with a sattvic attitude.